Yeah, I got my turntable working. The amplifier is very cheap. The turntable is very cheap. My records sound better than anything on the Bose Mini Soundlink by a power of 10. That's Milton Nascimento. I believe he's the cultural ambassador for the nation of Brazil. Deservedly so. You know, Brazil has been a country almost 200 years longer than the United States. They declared their independence from Portugal, I would assume. And they have a beautiful mosaic and a potpourri of international influences, just as we do. Brazil is not a joke. Brazil is badass. Too bad their soccer team's not doing well. That doesn't have anything to do with this teaser video. This teaser video is in regard to mistakes that happen on the bandstand. Why do things that are going so well go so badly in the blink of an eye? Reason one, people get too proud of what they just did and they start admiring it, like a boxer who threw a good jab and then wants to stand there and admire his work. Well, he's about to get knocked out. Musicians, you play a couple good measures, music is still going. You can't stop it. You better keep thinking. You're in a river. You're floating down the river. If you stop and try to swirl around in a little eddy or undercurrent, you're going to die. Don't admire your work. Move on. And if you made a mistake, move on anyway, because going back and trying to fix your mistake is death. Lack of listening. Now, a lot of times we're told that you need to be a good listener when you play jazz music because it's a communal democracy or whatever they say. Yes, but a good listener keeps their mouth shut until it's appropriate to acknowledge that you understand what someone was saying. So a good drummer will affirm what they heard when it's appropriate. A bad drummer will mimic you rhythmically while you're playing and distract you. You know, rhythm sections who feel compelled to mark the top of a form or the arrival of a bridge are killing soloists because we know it's coming, provided we can play. And we had a muse at that last second or that last moment before the end of the form or before the bridge where we were getting ready to do something and all of a sudden somebody marks the form and ruins our idea. Very bad. So, mishaps on the bandstand. Admiring your work, trying to fix something that went wrong, listening in the wrong way, marking forms, doing too much. There's a reason people have turned away from jazz music. The beat is gone, you know. It's turned into a anarchy chaos of everyone inserting their free will at all times. It's not needed. Tension is built by a repetitive, hypnotic beat, first and foremost. Okay? Let's see what else. Well, the number one mistake, and here we go, the number one mistake is trying to play something because you want to impress other people and make them think that you know something which you don't know anything about. That's a mistake on so many levels. Let's say Jimmy Heath comes up to me and says, "Eric, what would you like to play?" And I think, what could I say to impress Jimmy Heath? And I end up choosing something that I don't know very well. That's a catastrophic mistake. Why would I do that? Jimmy Heath wants to hear me play something